So we are going to be replacing this water heater today, and we're going to walk you through what we do. So the first step here is get the water shut off to the water heater, and we are using our Milwaukee M18 fluid transfer pump to get it pumped down. We find this is a little bit faster than just allowing it to drain by gravity. We're disconnecting the water lines. I'm in the background disconnecting the gas line, getting that out of the way. AJ's starting to disconnect the vent pipe coming out the top, and we are taking the water lines off there. We're discussing this expansion tank. It's the first one AJ had seen. So I took it off. It was very heavy, waterlogged. Later on in the video, you'll see us hook it up to our air compressor and get it back up to the proper air pressure. We brought the new water heater in, and we are unboxing it, being careful not to cut the water heater. Here you can see they're almost identical. It's all unhooked. This was leaking, and so there's some water sitting in the bottom. We dumped that out. Line the new one up, and the vent was a little bit short, a little different thing up top. So get the pump out of the way. Now we're going to start hooking things up. My goal is always to get the water hooked back up as quick as possible. That way we can start filling up the tank. That takes probably the most time draining and filling. So I'm hooked up the cold water supply, hooking up the hot water, put the pressure relief drip tube down. That way when it starts filling, I have that PT valve open, and that is going to let it prevent it from running down the side of the water heater. Hook the gas line back up. We were talking about the vent. AJ went and got us some PVC. You're going to see us here. We cut a little stub. We're going to put like a 6-inch extension on it. Coupling, waiting for the primer and glue to come in. Got down there on the bottom working on that. Prime it, glue it, fit it together. There we go, a little glue going on. And boom, hold it together. Make sure it doesn't move. Got her all filled up. Getting ready to plug it in. Gas is now on. Electric's on. Fired it up, and it took off. Now we're just dealing with that expansion tank. We're taking it up to the 70 pounds of pressure that the system was operating at. Serve as a little buffer tank there. And now we're going to hook it back up. We don't see these all the time, but if there's one there, we just leave it in place. And getting ready to start cleaning up. We're going to get the old water heater out of here in a minute. Now we're going to hook up the last thing here, which is the drain for the condensate on the vent. So we're going to hook it up to the vent, put a loop in it to form a trap, and then we're just going to run that down right next to the standpipe for the PT valve. A little more water on the floor than we normally get in this job just because it had leaked so much. Securing a couple things, making sure everything's final. Vent's nice and tight, nice and secure. And that leaves us with a fully installed water heater. So here are a couple shots of close-up, a little better angle, see what we were doing. Please take a moment, like and subscribe, or check us out online.